Christopher Small, back at it again with Applicable Science Podcast.
And it's your girl, Amanda Harvey, back at it again.
Last but not least, your boy Chauncey back at it again.
Oh my goodness.
And we're back with another banger. But as you can see, there's a new
special guest in the building.
Where's she at?
Hi, I'm Destiny. I'm here for the first time, and I am a cellular and molecular biology major from Haymarket, Virginia, and I am friends with these lovely people.
All right. And
Is she?
She attend Hampton University. So in today's episode of Park Car Conversations, we are doing Blasphemy. Shout out to All Dep Digital. This is their game. Not trying to take any credit. It's just a fun game I watch on an occasional basis whenever they put up new videos. So we want to do our own version of Blasphemy. Do any blasphemous statements that we as the people on the podcast wouldn't say at the cookout, but we'll say it on the podcast. So no further introduction needed. Who wants to go first with the blasphemous statements?
Let our guess.
Oh, so there's four categories of black blasphemy. You got general black culture, you have music, you have movies and TV, and you have food. So you can pick either four categories, pick a black blasphemy statement, and we'll just react to it. So Destiny, if you have a blasphemous statement, you can go ahead.
Okay. My blasphemous statement would be the fact that I've never seen Friday, next Friday, Friday after next, all of it. I haven't seen it.
Oh my!
So if you had a black card, this is the time.
I haven't watched it either.
You too.
Black card.
If you had a black card, it will be revoked right now.
Why have you not seen Friday? You know how many times it's been.
I know. I mean, they play it all the time. It's just like every time I watch.
You know who's in the movie?
Yeah.
They ain't stupid. They know who's in the movie.
Chris Tucker and Ice. See, I get the T and the cube confused. Cube. Cube. Is it T?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Okay.
You get the T and the Q mixed up?
Look, I'm gonna say ice drink next time. Just to clear both bases.
Oh Lord,
a T or a Q?
I knew it was one of the ices.
So you think it's ice tube or ice cube?
Ice cube, yes.
Next you're gonna think it's vanilla ice.
No, like ice tea or
ice tea. Ice cube.
Who's
Ice Cube?
It's not with a Q. It's a C.
Ice Cube.
Does your card need to be revoked?
No, you said a Q or a T.
Wait, Johnson, did you call him Ice Cube?
That's what I'm saying. It's a C, not a Q.
I said ice cube.
She said cube. She said cube.
No, I said cube.
Okay, I thought you said Q. What?
I was about to say, bro. We're making a whole new people.
Ice cube. Yes.
Whew.
And then I just know that one part when they're like, "Dang!" Yeah, that's the only thing I know.
Some like short snippets, but like yes, better.
Yeah, that's the only snippet I've seen.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't don't they like some with a church? I know there's something they're in church at one scene. That's it.
Wait, were they in church? When did they ever go to church on Friday? Is that you talking about last Sunday?
That's the last one of the trilogy when they try to rob
the church. No, that's a whole nother thing. That's first Sunday.
There's a Friday and a Sunday.
Right.
That's what. No, that's not a part of the franchise. That's not a part of the Friday franchise.
You're right.
That's like with Tracy Morgan.
Mm.
It just happens to be with Ice Cube.
Sure, there's not a church in any of the Fridays.
No, because the first Friday was with just Chris Tucker, and he I don't want to spoil it for y'all. Y'all never gonna watch
Oh
it.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna watch it eventually, so then I can get my card back.
Yeah, so it's because it's on probation right now. The first one it was just Chris Tucker with him talking, just hanging out on Friday.
And that girl, I'm not gonna say that, but Nia Long, with Nia Long.
Next Friday is with Mike Epps and Ice Cube moves out his people's house and goes to where Mike Epps and his uncle is living.
Right. And then the Friday after next was with Santa. Right.
Yeah, right. The Christmas one.
Santa. Okay.
Phew.
So there's only 3 of them?
It's all right. That's one for me. We'll see who has the most at the end of the night.
What a waste.
Yeah, but that's a big one. That's a big one.
Oh, just wait, because I'm gonna get y'all. Go ahead. Let's run it. You want to go, Amanda? Or are you just gonna lump that with you?
No, I'm just trying to think. There's probably a lot I fall into, but
Blasphemy.
So you said the 4 categories. I heard music.
It's music, movies and TVs, general black culture, so that could be anything black, and food.
Okay. Well, going on TV, I don't know. I told my parents, well, my parents know I don't watch this, and they took away my black card. But Power, I've never watched Power. Have any of you guys watched?
You can pass with Power.
It's not like a guarantee you need to watch it if you're African American, but it's a nice have. It's not a must. It's a nice to have because you gotta buy stars, and it's like if you ain't really trying to watch premium channels, what's the point of trying to buy it?
No, yeah, because my one friend who is white, she watched it. My parents were like, "You just better hand her your black card."
Transfer of cards.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Non-transferable.
That begs the question: Can the person that's not black get a black card?
It's non-transferable.
Or can you obtain it like a U.S. citizenship?
I mean, you can apply for it.
It goes through the Black Caucus.
I mean, we have to deliberate. So when we have our next black meeting, we could say, all right, so these are the entries. Pull up
we ain't had a black meeting.
PowerPoint and go through.
We ain't had a black meeting since MLK.
Oh, we had a meeting.
I didn't get invited to that meeting apparently.
I wasn't born when that meeting happened.
What's his name? I'm spacing on it. But the white guy from Think Like a Man. I forget his name.
The white guy, was that Gary Owens?
Yes, Gary Owens. Would you give him a black card?
Yes.
Invitation to the cookout.
First, more person I will be willing to give a black card to, if you know sports, Max Kellerman.
What? Why are you giving him over Gary Owens? Why though?
He's
a sports reporter for ESPN.
In my opinion, he is, I don't know. Like, I feel like he deserves a black card if we're giving people black cards.
He understands.
The white man who's married to a black woman and has black children.
In like every black movie.
So
literally, he knows what a Black and Mild and Hennessy is. How many white people who know what a Black and Mild and Hennessy is?
I don't know what that is. No. That might be my blasphemy. To be honest, my blasphemy is in the food.
I don't know.
My blasphemy is in the food category. I have never.
If you say mac and cheese.
No, it's not. I love mac and cheese. Are you crazy?
Mac and cheese miss me.
Mine is I've never drank or smoked in my life. That might be general black culture.
That's not blasphemy.
No, that's fine. No.
You sure?
That's probably why
fine.
people know what a Black and Mild is, honestly.
It's really overrated.
Have you tried?
Yes.
Well, of course drinking, but have you tried? Oh, I ain't trying to incriminate you. Never mind. Continue. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one.
Hampton University.
It is
Rusty
overrated.
better get a thing.
Don't. For our viewers, don't follow the group. The peer pressure and all that. Don't follow the group. Take that from someone who is according to a lot of people I know stands out a lot. Don't follow the group. It's over.
Who said you stand out a lot?
Like
Y'all do. Y'all say I am.
We say you different.
I think I'm the same as all of you, but you think otherwise. So anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep pushing forward. So Chris, give us a real one.
A real blasphemy? See, I feel like I am black, but at the same time, I don't have any black blasphemies. I pretty much like everything black. I mean, I don't like chitlins, but that's just
I don't like chitlins either.
yeah. So it's general.
That's really different because that's a down.
I don't know what that is.
I think Jordans is overrated. Jordans are overrated in my opinion.
Are you talking about for the price or in general?
Both in general.
Okay.
I've heard I put my foot in a pair of Jordans. They're not really comfortable on first for me. Second, they're too overpriced. I'm not paying $200. Just blasphemy. I'm not paying more than $100 for shoes. That might be just my blasphemy. I don't care if it's Nikes, Jordans. If I'm paying for it, if somebody giving it to me, well, God bless. But I'm not about to pay for it. So that might be my blasphemy right there.
Would you pay $100 for a record?
A record? What do you mean?
Like a music record?
What am I buying $100 album for? Is it Jay-Z's Platinum?
I'll just make a shirt because that's something you're passionate about. So I'm seeing is it just in general or okay?
I'm not paying $100.
So I have a question for you, Chris. So you're saying you don't like shoes and everything, but
$100 shoes. I do like shoes.
You don't like Jordans. Okay, let's clarify Jordans. But I
think they're overrated. I like them. They're just overrated.
Overrated. But a lot of girls, particularly Black women, we notice stuff like that. Guys who have good shoe game, because it's just they got good taste.
Right.
So how do you feel, or how do you, try to balance between girls like a guy who can dress, and it seems like nowadays girls equate or people equate having drip or knowing how to dress to having these expensive shoes, having these expensive clothes.
If you know somebody can dress, it doesn't really matter how much the price tag on them, what kind of accessories they have. You can dress with I found people that can dress with just Walmart stuff and you wouldn't know it was Walmart stuff because the way it fits them and the way they put stuff together. So if you just have on a white tee and some regular jeans, let's just say Levi's and some Jordans, you might think you dripped out, but that's just a basic outfit for people. But if you put on maybe some bombers, I don't know, a hat or something. I don't know. I'm not really that into fashion. I just know how to dress myself. So it depends on the woman. If she thinks Jordans is the end all be all to make a dress, an outfit, then she might not be the one for me because I'm not about to buy them. So
besides, you're talking to Mr. B, so let's be.
Bro, we're not doing this. We're not doing this, bro. I'm not Mr. B. He keeps pushing this narrative that I'm Mr. B, and I don't want to say the B word because that's very derogatory. But I'm not Mr. B. Why do you keep saying this? Is the blasphemy I'm talking about.
No, it's the truth.
Why do you say that though?
You're one of the only people I know who can basically push girls away from them and they still.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. First of all,
I know some people that push girls back and they keep going before, but you're one of the only ones that are dark skinned.
So is a light skin dichotomy right now?
Hey, the light skins always do that.
Oh my! I can't be picky.
No, I'm talking about the light skinned brothers. They be
colorism.
But I can't be picky. I can't be selective with the women I want to spend my time with.
I never seen that. I never knew a dark skin that I thought it was impossible, but you made me believe that.
No, actually, I feel like it's the opposite. Not I don't know in your situation. I feel like more females they want like a brown
That's a
skin,
lie.
dark skin.
That's a lie.
Gonna like
That is cap.
there used to be like a light skin fetish, like
Take your cap off.
but like it's slowly growing out of it, and so people are wanting less of light skins.
Brown.
Yeah, I agree with them.
That is cap.
Cap,
That is so
what
funny.
two females telling you what's going on? And
I can guarantee you, like that is a lie. Like I can almost guarantee you.
I hear like from females. Most females' preference is like a brown skin, dark skin.
yeah,
And I would say yeah, out of Black men, I feel like light skinned men have it harder than brown, especially brown skins.
You said what?
Mm-hmm.
You said what? Wait, what did you say?
I said I feel like light skinned males have it harder than brown skinned
Gotta
males.
get my cap.
yep.
No, 'cause the narrative was that light skinned men and then like light skinned women, they both have the juice, but now a lot of women don't favor light skinned men anymore.
Is that a style?
And it's like I've talked to a lot of females about it before, and it's just like it's the truth, right? It's how it is right now. People prefer a brown skin to dark skinned male.
Yeah, kind of like the whole back in the day when thin was in, but now thick is it, kind of thing.
First of all, thick was always in.
No.
No, sir.
You need to watch 90s movies because it was always petite women that was the main attraction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you talking about back in the day? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The culture shift, like early 2000 when Soulja Boy dropped Don't, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
Never going back. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but not for right now.
Making music.
Yeah.
After that.
Yep. They left them ironing board booties in the closet and got in the gym.
Oh my gosh, not the pancakes.
Yeah, that was. I'm telling you. Look it up. If they turn to the side, just ironing board, just straight down.
Called the pancake.
The pancake booty.
Flat Sarah.
I never understood how that was a thing, honestly. Like, but I'm not a man. I can't think like a man. Well, sometimes I think like a man.
I mean, all you gotta do is read Steve Harvey's book.
Thanks.
Chris and Chauncey, you guys are on the come up.
That's what they all say. Anyways, let's move
Man,
on.
I knew I was on the come up since middle school. I always got the, in middle school, if you was on social media, you had the little, to be honest, I knew it was on the come up because I always got, you was cool, you look cool. I was like, bro, I can't even get you cute. Like, jeez.
No, those are saved for the light skinned brothers.
No, they was getting like shooting shots through the to be honest.
Yeah.
That's how it used. It's a recent change, but it's a change.
Now they baby daddies. So
Sure.
I got one. Who's up?
Okay, I'll go. So, one thing that I absolutely hate and will probably never eat is potato salad.
I don't like potato salad.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you on that one.
Y'all can't come to my house for Thanksgiving.
Why?
And that's like the dish. See, personally, me, I'm not a mac and cheese kind of person. So then I then favor potato salad.
That's two strikes.
Two. Amanda, you're right here with me, so I don't know why you're.
What?
You don't like mac and cheese?
No, I'm not a big cheese person.
I love mac and cheese, but I'm going dairy free. But so no more mac and cheese. But
it's nasty, and then it's like just the smell of it, and then just the texture.
Who is making your mac and cheese?
she doesn't like cheese in general.
I don't like cheese.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Cheeseburgers, pizza, mac and cheese. I take the cheese off my pizza.
Just bread and pepperoni?
Bread and sauce. Yep.
Oh, you just different.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm the epitome of the blasphemous Black person.
Yeah. This is your game.
This is my game. Let's see how many points I get by the end of the night.
So let's go to music.
Okay. All right. I have one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I put sugar in my grits.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, you're wild.
It's delicious.
That's actually more
grits?
common than you think.
It's like a southern thing.
It's definitely common down south because I learned it from down south.
Yeah, it's a southern thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Actually, okay, so I have a thing about the grits. So this is probably gonna give me another point, but you know how grits come in the little tin cans?
Yeah, from Quaker.
Yeah, I don't like those. I like the instant grits.
Me too.
Oh, so we're in this together.
Actually, no, never mind. No, I don't. I like the cake. Yeah.
I eat
They're
that.
not
I eat
thin
that.
though.
Well,
They're like
actually,
paper.
Like the grits that come in like the paper bags, they're like come in like boxes. Like they're still Quakers. They just taste different from the one that's in the tin can. I think it tastes so much better from the paper bag.
I'm not a big fan of grits.
Oh, so then that's your card needs to be revoked.
If I have to make breakfast, I'm not making grits, and that's just me.
I mean, we don't go out the way to make grits, but on Sunday morning when they say what you want, I mean.
So you will eat grits.
If it's put on my plate involuntarily, I will eat it. But if I have an option to bypass grits, best believe I'm taking another exit.
But I feel like grits is like that's the epitome of like the home cooked Sunday style breakfast. You got your grits, you got your eggs, you got your biscuits, you got your bacon, and grits.
Okay, what about this? Who doesn't know how to play spades?
I didn't learn how to play spades until like college.
Me too.
See, that's blasphemy.
Well, actually, no. Chris and Chauncey taught me.
That's
Long
bad.
later.
Yeah, I feel like y'all taught me.
It's fairly simple. It's all strategy at the end of the day.
It is all about strategy.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
don't go around saying it's simple. Spades is not simple.
It
It is.
Talk about.
It's my game.
No, it's not. Because you have to not only look at your cards, but then you have to figure out what your partner's thinking. And God forbid if you renege, it's over. It's too much because then you got to like think about yourself, and you got to think about your partner, then you got to think about beating the two other people, and it's like it's just too much. It's so much going on.
It's more like chance. It's like you have to figure out. All right, it's just watching your opponent. You ain't really no. It's like watching your teammate. You ain't really got to figure out what your opponent has, but it's really nice to know what kind of card they have based on what your teammate is doing. So if you're watching your teammate, you can pretty much gauge what kind of cards they have based on if they cut early or they throw out early, or like if they're getting up, getting the books really early. Like you can tell early on how the game might play out.
But y'all saying this is a simple game. Go Fish is a simple game. Uno is a simple game. Spades?
I wish you would come to the party playing Glowfish. You better go out my house.
But it's a simple game. Spades is up there with like, I feel like it's up there with chess. Like it's just
What?
No.
Yes. Spades is all about strategy. How can I beat my
It's
partner?
luck too,
That's what
though.
I'm
How can I
saying.
beat the other person? Huh?
It's like also a strategy and like knowing how your partner is, but then it's also all luck because you can just get straight trash.
No, you can
whole
work with
game.
you can work with trash. You can work with trash if you know what you're doing.
True, but then you can get straight heat. Be
That's
like,
when-
okay, let's go.
Y'all talking like spades is adding 1 + 1. No. No.
First hand,
It's
first.
like find the derivative of X. No.
This ain't calculus.
That's how complex spades is. I feel like y'all just
Oh
because
my
y'all
gosh.
because y'all know how to play it, I feel like y'all are like, oh, it's easy. But as someone who did not know how to play it and looking at it, it's not that easy.
Because you're confused on the
I'm
strategy.
not trying to toot my horn, but I learned how to play spades when I was like 12, 13.
And where did you grow up, Chauncey?
Well, I grew up in Maryland.
There you go.
They was always playing at the house, so I just like might as well learn.
I didn't, you know what I grew up on? Uno, Go Fish. That's it. And in solitaire. Now I can
Not even BS.
kill it in some solitaire. Oh, I learned BS probably like maybe like middle school.
What about speed?
Speed.
That was elementary school. I learned.
Speed.
Yeah, you don't know.
What?
1 point, Amanda.
Is it like? Actually, I don't. Maybe I know another name for it. What's speed?
There's no other name.
There
Oh
is
my
no other
gosh. Like you have to like it's two cards face down. You turn them over. And you're trying to get the cards out your hand and put them in order. Like if there's a queen, you put a king. If there's a 2, you put an ace or a 3. You just put them down until you run out of cards to put down.
Never heard of that.
By the way, people in America, if you do a king on top of a king, call it stacking, that's cheating. That is unofficial rules. You're not supposed to do that.
Like when Uno said, you don't have to say Uno out.
Yes, I was like that.
You're not supposed to say Uno out. Why are you supposed to say Uno out?
Exactly. That's another thing. That's what I feel like that's a part of like, you know, the whole Black culture is as far as card games is like the Unos playing with stacks.
Trains.
And then, you know, ending on anything that's not a number. Like I feel like, you know, I mean, the little instructions that Uno has is cute and all, but like, sweetie, we got this. We know what we're doing.
I feel like when this just might be a generalization. I feel like when any Black person gets anything, they don't ever look at the manual.
Oh, for sure.
Like you just go right to it. If it's a card game, you just make up as you go. Think about it. And then if there's a dispute, that's when the manual comes out. But that's like second nature. That ain't like first action. Like let's figure out how this game goes.
So
And that's how we got the stacks to come in.
Why do you think Black people do that?
Why do you think Black people do that?
How we tend to like not look at the manual and just, you know, jump into things before we actually go back to the manual when, you know, there's a dispute.
Because we had to make up our own rules to survive.
And then also, it's like I feel like when we learn games, we don't look at the rules. We like word of mouth. It's like, oh, I know how to play that. This is how you play it. And the next person's like, oh, I know how to play that. So it's just the nonsense keep getting passed on. So then we never actually read the instructions. But then when there's a dispute, they're like, oh yeah, I know the rules. Here's the instructions. The instructions will say nothing what you said.
Right.
Okay.
The ironic thing is I learned how to play spades in Boy Scouts. And Boy Scouts is primarily white, but
you're supposed to be out in the wilderness. What are you doing playing spades in card
when we get bored, homie, we gotta do something.
Exactly.
Well, go hunt deers.
Tie a knot.
Do you realize we're Black?
Black people tie knots.
I mean, no, I was talking about hunting deers. I know Black people hunt deers, but we ain't. This is Boy Scout. Like we live in somewhat civilization. We live in tents and stuff and campgrounds. But finding deer, I mean, depending on where you at. Where we was at, we had like a actual camping ground, so we couldn't really go.
Are y'all bougie camped?
No, it wasn't bougie. We still had to walk everywhere. We still had to clean tents and stuff. I mean, it wasn't bougie. It was just
okay. That's what I did.
Time.
When I was in Girl Scouts, we like stayed in these little like campers.
Yeah, Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts, two different. That's two different worlds right there. Y'all get cookies, we get popcorn. Like what the heck? Nobody wants to buy popcorn.
You would have never caught me sleeping in a tent.
You know what? Okay, so I used to be a Girl Scout, right? And I've been holding on to this idea that would make them so much money. So you know how Girl Scout cookies usually come out around like January, February?
Right.
I think they should really make a Valentine's Day themed sugar cookie. Like sugar cookies are so underrated. And I feel like
what? Sure.
Yes. Just listen.
It should be.
Listen. Girl Scouts would make so much money if they made a sugar cookie. Like granted, you know, you got the Thin Mints and the Samoas and the peanut butter do-si-dos or whatever. But a standard sugar cookie, I promise you they would make so much money off of a sugar cookie.
And put like little red sugar crystals on it or something.
Yes.
Honestly,
so if you're reading this, I want my check. Okay.
See, the Girl Scout is kind of trash except for that one kind, the soft bread. Yes, I said it.
That's
Girl Scout
Them
cookies
dry
are trash.
shortbread cookies.
Girl
Them
Scout cookies
dry
are
shortbread
trash.
cookies. Every time I eat a cookie like that, I have to have a little water bottle with me to make sure I don't choke on dust.
And y'all like Thin Mints or that orange cookie? No, that was
orange.
that orange with black strips. Yes, that's
I don't know that one.
trash.
Talking about the Samoa.
What?
Yeah, whatever it's called. It's,
And it's orange. I thought it was
Oh.
brown.
it was
For the
orange.
caramel delights?
Yeah.
It's orange.
No, there's no orange cookie.
You have a, chocolatey, caramelly, coconutty cookie, and you're gonna give that up for a borderline cracker?
Wow, that's just turning racist.
Blasphemy.
Shortbread cookies, sure, they literally the same thing. You can get the same thing from a regular Ritz cracker.
Okay, well let's go step by step then. You can get any type of mint type of sweets anywhere, honestly. We can go to Thin Mints. I forgot this one thing. It's like what's the name of it? I'll look it up.
You ain't got it.
You ain't got it. That cookie dust is getting to them. Drink some water. You might feel better.
Yeah, okay.
So has everyone said a blasphemous statement? I think Chauncey said something, right? I think Chauncey was the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blasphemy. But we gotta cover music.
All right, we could do music. Blasphemous statement.
I feel I know there's a big debate between where people like to compare Beyonce and Mary J. Blige.
Why?
There's no competition.
I've gotten that multiple times. I'm like, ooh, even though I do have an answer. But
Well, how can you compare Beyonce and well?
because they're both entertainers and like
No, Chris, don't even do it. You can't.
Are we doing performance?
they're doing everything.
Oh,
Chris, you can't. Don't even.
I don't think that's a
I'm
fair.
not about to get crucified.
I don't think that's a fair comparison because I feel like, Mary J. Blige definitely catered to her audience. So as somebody who was a millennial, and they would say Mary J. Blige, and as somebody who's in, the Gen Z era, they would definitely say Beyonce because, they're two different eras. I feel like if we're going to compare them, let's compare a red apple and a green apple and not an apple to an orange.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it just depends on who you ask and depending on like what era they grew up in. Because I think they're both really good, but I grew up in the Beyonce era. So of course somebody my age would say the Queen Bee.
The Queen.
York.
The cookie, that's what it's called.
The York Patty?
The York peppermint patty or
Oh, Junior Mints. Right. That's what I was trying to say. Junior Mints.
What about Junior Mints?
Huh?
What about them?
You were saying, oh, if you want that shortbread cookie, you can always go to the store or blah, blah, blah. I'm saying, okay, if you want that minty type of cookie, you can always get a Junior Mints, which is $1.
no, they're not the same.
Versus $10 from a box.
They are
Only
not.
5 or 6.
Chauncey don't want to support the Girl Scouts. We understand, bro.
See, you're putting things in my mouth. Like, when did I say it was? I said I'll buy the shortbread, but anything else is trash.
Ooh, okay.
Breads are always the ones that are still left on the table because
I like
no one
shortbread.
buys them.
I like shortbreads.
They
Like the right amount of-
know that because I'm pretty sure you can get more rarity from the other ones.
They're not my number one
no
though.
one
My
buys
number
them.
one is either caramel delights or Thin Mints.
Caramel Delights. Let's get into this because Caramel Delights and Samoas are the same thing.
They taste different.
They are the same exact cookie. Look at the ingredients on the box and they'll say the same exact thing. The box is even the same. One just says Samoas and the other one says Caramel Delights.
But no, I think they changed something in
Yeah,
it's very slight, but it's a
the
different.
label. Yeah,
No,
that's the label.
No, I think like they might add like maybe the chocolate in the Samoas is like slightly darker than the caramel or something like that. Because the caramel delights is like the lighter version of it of Samoa. So pretty much. Talking about music, one comparison that I saw the other day was the difference or who was better, Young Money or Rock Nation. So both are pretty big, but specifically the people they're talking about in Rock Nation, they were talking about Jay-Z, Kanye, and Rihanna. And then in Young Money, they're talking about Drake, Nicki, and Lil Wayne. So it was like, who is better?
Here comes the Blasphemy.
So listen, let me bring into sports terms, right? So you got the MJ to represent Jay-Z and Lil Wayne. You got MJ versus Kobe. Okay, we all know who's better, but they're kind of close. Okay, got the MJ, right? But then you got Drake and Kanye. Well, personally,
no, you can't put Drake up against Kanye.
You have to.
You have to.
We putting Drake against Jay-Z?
I wouldn't put
Kanye.
I wouldn't put Drake up against any of them.
Because he's gonna win, or because he's gonna lose?
I just wouldn't. Like, I just feel like it's disrespectful to put up against him.
Disrespectful to who?
To put him up against either Jay-Z or Kanye. I don't feel like he compares.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
A bad way.
Oh. I don't know. I feel like that's a good comparison.
What?
I'm going Kanye for the simple fact, besides his MAGA madness, whatever he's doing right now, his first 3 albums is like classics. And what?
You put Drake over Kanye?
Yeah, I'm going Kanye over Drake.
No, Chauncey.
You're going Drake over Kanye?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
I
just realized when I was going through my music, like when I was going through lists on my songs, Drake got some bangers. Like right. I just realized it got more and he got more bangers than Kanye, even old Kanye. But old Kanye has some bangers too.
But Kanye
Drake has a lot of music.
He puts out a lot of music.
That's a plus for him.
But I feel like even though Drake has hits, he has bops. I feel like Kanye had more hits that were transcendental and were just better.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Yeah, that's gonna get old by the time we're 25.
It is
old. It was
old by the time we're 20, and I'm 20 now, so it's old.
It was a trend.
Yeah, it was a hot
trend.
It was a wave. Waves die. Waves don't die. Bro, Kanye literally changed the culture when he went up against 50 Cent. They both on the same label, and they both dropped albums the same day saying who was going to be the face of hip-hop. Obviously, he won because 808 and Heartbreak, that pretty much changed the sound. Everybody was using 808s from here on out. And Nicki versus Rihanna, I don't know how you compare them to.
That's a tough, yeah.
One's a rapper.
But I feel like they both.
All right. Would you give Lil Wayne the nod over Kanye?
That's a tough one.
I have a bone to pick with that man, so I feel like I should stay out of this.
Who, Lil Wayne?
Yes.
No, okay. So I'm a really big Lil Wayne fan. So I just feel like even though I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he does in his personal life, his lyricism is just
like Kanye made the best decisions.
No, true. I don't agree with it either. But actually no, that's why I would compare them both together because both of their lyricisms, is that the word? Whatever. But I feel like they're both on high par up against each other. But they both made poor decisions and made them But both of them have created music that people still listen to and still have a lot of. But actually, I would say overall though, I feel like Kanye has made a bigger impact on more people.
Y'all are disrespecting the Prince of Rap.
Who was the Prince?
Lil Wayne.
No, he is.
Himself the Prince of Rap? I thought
he's like the top top tier.
When he was in his peak, yeah. When he was in rare form.
But he's still like that. He just be chilling and does whatever he wants.
I feel like Kanye has aged gracefully. Like he's aged with music wise, it's been way better than Lil Wayne has.
Yeah.
With music, the other stuff is like this dude here is different.
Honestly, I think Lil Wayne is kind of fizzling out. Like his most recent music, it's not.
Carter 5. I was so looking forward to Carter 5, and I've only heard it like probably on 2 replays. That was about it.
At least you gave it 2 replays. I gave it 3 songs, and I was like, "This ain't it."
Jeez, the blasphemy on this episode, the whole blasphemy. Well,
one more.
Okay.
Since we couldn't compare Nicki and Rihanna, Nicki and Cardi B, who would you choose?
I'm going Nicki.
Okay, well,
Why?
okay, that's not fair.
That's not fair because Cardi just started.
Yeah.
She did start.
So we got to see how her music transcends.
Yeah.
Does Nicki even have a reputable like counterpart or a competitor in her class? Because she carried the whole women rap for so long. It's like the only person I really could compare her to is Rhapsody. And I think Rhapsody raps better than Nicki Minaj.
Oh, Missy. Okay, don't forget about Missy Elliott.
Or Remy Ma.
But can you put Missy against Nicki though?
I think Missy and Debrat and them, I think they, and Lil Kim, I feel like they had the torch and then they passed it on to Nicki for the new generation. And then she's passing it on. And I think the next new rapper who's going to be here for a minute is Megan Thee Stallion.
That's a better question. Who would you have, Megan Thee Stallion or Cardi B? That's a better one.
Oh, Megan.
That's a hard. That's hard. I'm sorry. Cardi spits fire.
She does spit fire.
Both of them spit fire.
One note.
I'm going
Megan.
I'm gonna have to wait for another Cardi album. Because her last album was just like she ignited like the earth and just went whoosh.
But if you're trying to listen to rap from women, you need to check out Rhapsody. She is fire. She raps better than most men do. So if you don't know who Rhapsody is, then you need to let's go up on whatever DSP you listen to or YouTube. Well,
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Well, that was another episode of Park Car Conversations. Thank you to our guest, Destiny Ball, for joining us with a blasphemous statement. We tuned in for another episode of Applicable Science Podcast. If you've been listening this far, I want to say thank you. If you haven't subscribed, follow us on Instagram, applicable_science. Follow Destiny Ball at
Destiny D Ball
on Instagram.
Yeah.
All right. And you all know our handle, so I don't have to say that anymore. Until next time.